We're celebrating with Willis with the new songs you got, of course. These new tunes here, "Home to You," the acoustic version,
Hmm.
and of course, "Way Out Here" is another one. Um, talk about the new song and why acoustic.
So my music is country rock, but
Hmm.
I'd say I'm a country rocker who leans more on the rock side,
Right.
um, to where a lot of country rock, lean more country. Um, but that being said, I love country music and really all of it. I mean, I can find something about almost any song that I like, um, and try and learn from that. But I do have country fans, that like that country side of me, and so I just did something, a little something for me and a little something for them, and I think I might continue to do that. Um, Home to You is one of my favorite songs off the first record, and I just wanted to just do an acoustic version. So went in and got it cut and made a video and put it out into the world.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it's sounds great. Definitely fits in. It complements what you've done on the album. And
Yeah, I think I might build it into like an acoustic EP, with a handful of songs that I like doing acoustic. Because when I do acoustic show too, I mean, I do acoustic versions of those songs, and I don't have recordings of them. Or maybe one of these times I can get the setup and cut a live versions, acoustic. But yeah, I mean, they're out there. So if you come to an acoustic show, there's a good chance you'll see acoustic versions of some of those rock songs that you don't get to hear online.
right. And of course, you're produced by Chris Robertson of Blackstone Cherry. And how did you guys originally meet up? And what is it about you and Chris that clicked?
There's a friend of mine who actually got hooked up with them and went down there to record, and he posted it on his personal Snapchat. We're buddies, and I seen it on there. And I was like, no way. And so I just was in touch with him, and then I messaged down there to see if they were taking on other clients, and I had just She Walked Away, the Russian recording version. It was my only release and really only recorded song at the time. I had studio time scheduled back at Russian again, actually, when I first contacted them. But uh, so I sent him She Walked Away, and he liked it. And so we went down and we decided to do a cover of one of my mentor's songs and kind of test the waters. And that was actually at Monocle, which was John, the old bass player for Blackstone Cherry. That was actually his studio at the time.
Okay.
And me and Chris and Jordy, the engineer, we did really hit it off really well. I think a big thing with me and Chris is not to call him old by any means, but it's like he's old enough to have that maturity and wisdom and that father figure type thing, but then at the same time, he's young enough where we still can cut up and really get along. It's a good balance in that, and I've learned so much from him. And same thing with Jordy. Really, he's just so full of wisdom. Is really a good way to put it. That they've learned through experience and research and trying this and trying that. And even Mark Owens, there's another engineer that I work with. It's his studio now that we record at
Okay.
in Bowling Green. So it's a three-man team, and then I might bring in my drummer, or I'm trying to get some features on the second record. Um, and Mark, I mean, he started in that studio, and I can't remember the mid '70s, and then moved away and came back and actually opened it back up. So that's a super cool thing, and now we're putting it to good use, and um, yeah, I'm excited to go there this weekend.
Well, it's good that they feel like giving back and mentoring others. I know, talking to the group over the years, they all had like fathers that were playing in bands, Kentucky
Mm-hmm.
Headhunters in different bands. And,
Yep.
you know, it seemed like people mentored them. So it's naturally for them to now mentor others. And they hope that people like you they mentor will mentor the next generation, you know, pass it
Yeah.
on down,
Yeah.
kind of pay it forward, like they say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. I
great.
recently went out and saw Richard and the Headhunters a couple weeks ago, and they had me come up and play a tune with them. It was fun. It was a good time. There's some super cool dudes, and Greg Martin, man, he can play the shit out of that guitar. Woo.
Well, we love it, man. Can't wait to follow your course and hear more new music coming up with Cage Willis.